Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you my beginner's base build. Hopefully give you guys some ideas, some inspiration. And I am aware that there's going to be moving. You're not gonna stay in this sector all the time. However, while I'm here, I kind of wanted to be here in style. So I made this build and it's pretty simple. I think I did this when I was around level 10, I believe. So I'll take you guys on a tour, see the outside, the inside, and at the end, I'll give you a step-by-step build of this if you want to just, outright copy this. I think the main thing that gives this a unique look is the ceiling. Plus, doing this roof like this is pretty cool because occasionally you will see sand just dropping from the edges and it looks really cool. I didn't know that that would be an effect. From the back at least there is another balcony up there on the second floor, so everything look a little bit better, the lights, all that stuff. And same thing when you look from the other side. So there's only one side that's kind of bland, but the other three sides, they all look pretty nice. Alright, so let's check out the inside. It's not very big. I have some stairs right smack in the middle, and most of all the necessary things are here. I have two power generators. After I installed the chemical refinery, ran out of power, so I had to put one. Alright, second floor is supposed to be the living area, but I don't have a lot of furniture unlocked yet. So I only have, some table, some chairs, the library, and some wall decor here. For the stairs, I ended up filling up this place. I think it looks better than the one downstairs. The one downstairs, I just kept it like this and I smacked the refinery underneath it. And on this side, just a carpet, supposed to be a bedroom, but I haven't found any of that furniture yet. And then I just kept this terrarium here. I think this is from the deluxe edition. I forgot what it's called, that thingy there, but it looks pretty cool. And I did a small balcony here on the side. The view is not the best because of this roof, but maybe you guys can come up with something better in your designs. And I have another balcony. The view here is much better. And I put the console in here. That's what I don't want, a gigantic square. So that was the main goal of building this. And then I also did the stairs with the hatch. One thing that bothers me about the hatch is like when you go out, you have to jump. You cannot smoothly walk out. So for my next build, I might probably not use the hatch and do something else. But this is the rooftop, and because we're in a desert and we want shade, so that's how this whole roof thing became a thing. I thought that if I actually end up putting machinery up here during the daytime, I'm gonna need some shade, some coverage. So yeah, there we have it. Alright, I did a duplicate of the outpost here in this area to hopefully this helps you guys with the building, and we should be safe in here. I don't know exactly how much material you're gonna need, but right now I have a little over 1,000 in granite stone. So if we can fill up this place with that amount, then that's how much you're gonna need. So let's start with something very simple, which is a rectangle, and we're gonna do 3 by 5 blocks. So I'm gonna start with this area. So I'm gonna start filling up the blocks. Once you have the foundation set up, the rest is going to be really actually easy and simple. hear the worm, but I think we're safe. Once it's done, on one of the side, the right hand side here, we're gonna add 3 triangle foundations, and this is going to be your ramp. So we have 3 triangle squares, and then there's the ramp. This is for the bike to get in. And when we go to the left hand side, you're gonna do 2 quarter circles. So you're gonna get 2 of those, and now you have the foundation. So all that is good, and we can start with the walls. I use the window walls, but you guys can, do solid walls if you prefer. And then I have a large wide door here. This is for the bike. So we have that, and I'm gonna start filling in all the walls. And I also did a door just here. This is just for a exit at the back, because I do have resources just a few steps from behind the house. And we do of course, the circular walls in this side. And we have one more wall here. That is it for the first floor. So, it's pretty easy. And the only thing for the second floor that you have to pay attention is that it's also a half circle, but it's further out. So let's do that now. So we do the stairs first. I have the stairs smack right here, kind of right on the edge. We do the stairs. And we're gonna fill up the entire floor first. But we're gonna do this side here. I don't know what happened there. So you can do the entire first floor. And this is the outside. So the first floor is also, the same. The 3x5 that you have downstairs is the same, minus obviously this place for you to be able to get up. And there's also another floor below there. This is for the stairs. The only difference is like we also do 2 more squares here, and then we do the semi-circles, because this comes out further than the first floor. So once you have this done, let's do the walls, and I use window walls again. Let's do the easy sides, which is this side, this side. Oh, and I almost forgot. So we do another quarter circle here around the floor on the outside. This is for the small balcony. So this is right outside this area. And then we have a regular door. Because this is further out, we have another wall here. And then we have this, that is the circular wall. It's a little bit finicky to get the wall to fill up. I try to point. Usually from the outside is better, I think. Yeah. So once you go to the outside, somehow, for some reason, it's easier. Let's go back up. So let's do this wall. And obviously we need to fill up this wall as well. This wall. And here, this is the side that is a little bit different. So we're not gonna go all the way around on the outside. We're gonna cut it here and then do a door here. This is for the balcony at the back. The second floor is pretty much done, with the exception of the railings and all that stuff. We can do that later. We do the stairs. And once you go up, we're gonna fill up this part. And this part will be the same as below. We're just gonna close it up now. gonna do more floors here. Actually, I think this might be easier for you to do from below. So the top part is the same. And we're just gonna fill up this area with ceiling. And then we have a hatch here. And we do another rooftop here. So you're just basically following and closing in your walls. It's pretty simple. We might not be able to see. So there you have it. So now that we have the ceiling all that done, now we can go to the top. There's another rooftop here above the balcony. Almost forgot that one. Hopefully, you know, this is not too confusing for you guys. This is like my first time doing a tutorial. Hopefully I get better later, you know. Okay, so the most important part is this area here. So we have these columns. These are the corner columns. You also have the center columns that show up here in the middle. If you go to all the structures here, so it is on the structure. I should have probably shown you guys this menu before, but you have two. You have the center column that shows up usually here in the middle, that goes in the middle. We're using the one that goes on the edge. So the edge is gonna be here. So we're gonna do these three. And okay, so we have the rounded railings after you've done the columns. So we're gonna get those done. And now we have this. I wanted to continue with the railings, but somehow the railings don't connect. I mean, this one connects, but I couldn't get these ones to connect all the way. So that's why I had to use this half triangle, the wedge wall. So this half triangle, I have to use that instead. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's something with the game or what, but I had to do that. So we have this one here. I did another railing here. This is a railing gate. So all the railings, you find them under special. So we do the railing here. And this is the railing from below, from the stairs. It ends up coming up a little bit. And let's do this railing here, this one here, and the wedges. The incline, so this is the part where, I'll be honest with you guys, it's pretty random, the whole pattern. I didn't actually try to come up with any particularly good pattern. These are ramp corners. They're actually ramps. They're not even supposed to be for this up here. Thing started here. So I wanted to make sure that at least these columns were connected by one. So I have this is the ramp corner. And then I just close them up. So it's the same item. So you kind of have this square cone that comes up. And then the rest at the top, I just started just randomly putting additional ramps. And I put a bunch of more on the side. So there's this one, which is the same part, but you know, it's going the other side. And then another one that comes down here. And even at the bottom here. So let me finish this wedge and that wedge. And I finished this railing as well, so there's a railing there. And this here is actually just a half ramp. This is the inwards one, the one here. And go up. So this is one, the inwards. This is just a half ramp that kind of creates an awning, I guess. And this is also another half ramp. You can see the name in the corner where my guy is. I did another half ramp here, and I closed it up here with another half ramp inwards corner. So these two are the same, and all these three are the same. So at the top, from here, I did another ramp corner here. I didn't like it very much because you can see, it doesn't quite align. But yeah, anyway, so another ramp corner here and another half ramp inwards corner here. So I know that this is a little bit confusing if you're trying to follow it exactly, but my suggestion is just play around with all these shapes, all those inclines, and I just kind of try to come up with a design, something that you like. And I did more on the second row. So the second row is similar. So we also have a half ramp corner here, another half ramp corner, another half ramp corner. They're all basically the same items. So another ramp corner and another ramp corner here. The same item, ramp corner. This is a half ramp corner. Basically, I just play around with those until kind of a shape comes up. And then here, another half ramp corner. Another half ramp corner. And another half ramp corner. Then I just added this column here for looks because you don't actually need it. And I put another one here in the corner just for looks, but it doesn't look really well actually from the outside. And I just noticed that we're also running out of granite stones. So I probably have to go get some more to finish the whole thing. But let's do some of the railings here until I guess we run out. And yeah, we'll run out. To be safe, you should probably have about 1,500 in granite stones. Alright, I got myself some more granite stones, about 100. I think it should be good enough to finish out the whole place. Alright, let's go down, and now you can pretty much just fill the railings. So we have the railing gate and just regular railings. This is what's this one called? This is the incline railing. So we have one for each side. And two more railings here at the top. And we can close up this wall. So we're also using a wedge wall for that one as well. This is a wedge wall. And this is just a regular wall, just completely flat. And we have some more railings here. And that is done. A little less than 1,500 in granite stone is what you need. I hope this tutorial was good. I mean, it's my first time doing a tutorial here in Dune Awakening. So hopefully it wasn't too confusing for you guys. If it was, my apologies. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a better way for my next build. So alright, there you have it. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, enjoy the game, have fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.